Okay, I hope I can just do this really quick. So this is regarding the fatwa that was put out about if a woman breastfeeds her co-worker, that she no longer needs to wear a hijab around them. So, I'm not sure why that would be the case, because if I remember, there isn't supposed to be breastfeeding after the age of 2, because the law said something about if a mother was unable to feed her own child, that they were to find a midwife, okay? Or excuse me, a wet nurse, that's right. So that child could be fed by that mother. So if there's no breastfeeding supposed to be happening after the age of 2, then why would an adult feed another adult? And there are 2 instances where I know of breast milk helping adults. One of them has to do with cancer patients, and one of them has to do with HIV/AIDS. So those are always pumped and given to the person in another way. So how would that situation ever occur? And then the other part of it, which was, then breastfeeding would make that person your child. That's so, like, that's not an instant form of adoption. I mean, there are wet nurses all over the world. They don't gain more children every time they feed another one. They've just fed that child. It doesn't mean that they're your child. I don't understand how that is going. So I would really need to know, like, why this was issued, and there must be more circumstances around it, because if it has to do with working, I mean, a woman wouldn't go around at her job without her hijab on. I mean, she's not going to walk around her work without her job. But obviously that's not going to be happening if she's feeding another adult. It's just very confusing. I can't imagine any situation where that would occur. Yeah. So if someone could clarify that would be great. But in all the breastfeeding situations that I've ever been involved with myself personally or with clients, I've never seen anything that would come even remotely close to that at all. It is so bizarre. I'm kind of sure it's an impossibility, so maybe it's one of those that's supposed to never have occurred or something. So if anybody has any thoughts on that one's just really, yeah. Okay.